Hello, fellow YouTubers, brothers and sisters. Normally, I only make one video a day, but I'm being led to make two today. So here goes. Um, Subject is about Good Samaritans, which I'll probably be covering at a later date. Now that I think about it. Um, but this story is a short one. It's called "The Reputation of Good Samaritan." And it's written by a Mary Heinlein. Heinlein. Uh, anyway, read for you and go from there. My dad's aunt was always a favorite of ours. A small, lively woman, Auntie had a mind of her own. In every case, an independent thinker. That very quality ruined her reputation. Her friend was dying with cancer, and Auntie took her in, paid her expenses, buried her in my aunt's own burial space beside Uncle Bob. That part won her the town's admiration. Her helping another old lady was okay. But when that friend's son came to Auntie's house and told her that he was dying with cancer, Auntie's helping him was against the town's moral code. Even Auntie's relatives scolded her by their silence and became distant. She was the object of dismay and disapproval. Nevertheless, my auntie, a good Samaritan, took care of him to the end, and buried him as she had buried her friend, his mother. What do you think? Would you have helped that young man to the extent of taking him in as a son and paying to care for his needs with the last of your savings when you were old and needed that money for your own care? Would you have risked offending your family and community? I like to think of my auntie and the example she was following. Inasmuch as ye have done it unto one of the least of these my brethren, ye have done it unto me. Matthew 25, verse 40. Now, a good point here. Good question. Um, how many of us out there would actually risk what Mary was writing about? Would we risk ridicule? Would we risk our reputation as such high standing people to help somebody? If, say, for instance, we had our own burial plot, would we turn around and give it to someone who could not afford one? If we had, say, $5 in our pocket, just for an example, if we had $5 in our pocket, would we, and we went to a store and we were going to pick up a couple loaves of bread, a pound of butter, something like that, and we happened to run into somebody who was dressed not quite like we are, raggedy clothes, looked like they hadn't eaten in weeks, and they happened to walk up to us and they asked us, "Sir or ma'am, can you spare $1 so that I can get something to eat? I haven't eaten in weeks." How many of us would actually do that? Be honest. Be honest. Um, because it reminds me of a saying I've heard. Where it's from, I'm not sure. And it goes something like this: we have entertained angels unaware. And it's like also referring back to the story I read you a little while ago, passage from the Bible, actually, the last thing that I read. Inasmuch as ye have done it unto one of the least of these my brethren, ye have done it unto me. Now, if we have entertained angels unaware, and not given, just think of the possibility. If we could entertain angels and not know it, have we ever had the opportunity to give charity, do something Christ-like, or now this may sound way out there. Have we ever entertained Jesus? I mean, if we can entertain angels and not know about it, can we enter? Could we have possibly entertained Jesus and not known it? Hmm. Gives you something to think about. Um, Send me your video responses, text, ratings. You can even subscribe up there if you like. Um, I'll be back tomorrow unless I feel led to bring another message to you. Take care. God loves you, and so do I. Have a blessed day. We'll see you next time.